How are you guys doing? Happy full moon. Happy Sunday. What a warm, beautiful day it is. I knew it was going to be 80. He told me that a couple days ago, but wow, I haven't felt 80 on my skin in a while. Feels good. Everybody out in the sunshine. Well, we've been practicing all month the elements. First we started with earth, and then we did fire and air. Hello, welcome. And last week, water, air. And this week is ether, space. It goes perfectly with the full moon. So we're going to use this practice to bring space into our bodies. That's usually what yoga does, helps us to bring space. But you notice when you breathe, there's this pause at the top, and then you can create a pause at the bottom, and that also can create a lot of space. And they say the bigger you can get those pauses, that helps to create space in between all of the rapid thoughts that we kind of just have firing off in our head all day long, non-stop. A lot of them are repetitive thoughts. You know, they're just kind of shooting out all the time. And if we start to really attach with everything we think, or we try to process everything through our mind, I find it can lead to a lot of suffering. But when there's a deeper trust into life happening for us instead of to us, and we create more space and understanding, then we can start to live a more intentional life. So part of this practice is going to be creating the space in the body, in the mind, and in our spirits as well. And the breath is going to be that guide. You know, let's begin in child's pose. My mind is gone completely blank, and I'm just going to honor that space that it is creating for me right now, and trust that whatever is going to come through will come through. And I set the intention to speak to your mind and your body and your hearts in a way that can be heard and felt and received. And the mind isn't the say-all, end-all, but there is a deeper knowing that resides inside the body, inside of that space, inside of that trust. So take a deep, slow breath in. And an open mouth, exhale. Again, inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Open mouth, exhale, let it go, let it go, let it go. On the inhale, crawl the fingertips forward. Pause at the top. And as you exhale, press the hips back towards the heels. Rock the forehead temple to temple, massaging the third eye. Letting go of that attachment to the mind. There it is, it all came back. Begin to rock the hips side to side, moving deeper into the body. Letting go of the mind being the say-all, end-all, but letting the body really lead this practice. So before you even move, set your intention to connect to the space within. To give yourself time and space without pressure and rush. And just to fully arrive here now. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, slowly rise to tabletop. And just start to rock your hips side to side. Draw some circles over your wrists. And think of the full moon as we flow today, really harnessing in that energy of Libra, of balance. We're always on the go, 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 moving in, filling our schedules, but the opposite of that would be to create some space in our schedules for ourselves. Whatever direction you're moving, just pause and go the other way. Make this more of a freestyle, opening up your shoulders. Begin to cat and cow when you're ready. Start to move and awaken your spine, your wrists, your fingers. Untuck your toes, pushing the tops of the feet into the earth, into your mat, and then really stretching all 10 toes as you tuck them. So finding this movement in your body. Close your eyes for a moment and just feel it. I want you to really close your eyes round. And then inhale, bend the elbows, pull the chest through, lift the gaze. And then as you exhale, push the earth away, open the back of the heart up towards the sun. And And then inhale, drop the belly, drop the chest, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. Last round, exhale, push the earth away. Inhale, arch your spine. Slowly, gently come back to center, to tabletop, tuck the toes, walk the hands back just a tiny bit and lift the knees, bring them out wide, balancing on the balls of the feet. Start to rock the knees side to side, breathing into the lower back, bowing the head, crawling the fingertips forward, and just rocking the hips side to side, letting the knee come and tap the inside of the arm. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and then find some stillness in the center and press the hips back. Crawl the fingertips forward, a more active child's pose, and bow your head down towards the earth. Deep breath in, deep breath out. On the inhale, slowly lift the head, gaze towards the top of the mat, bring the knees back down, walk the hands all the way out. Even if you go onto the grass, drop the hips and the torso, tent the fingertips, goalpost your arms, and inhale, lift. Push into the tops of the feet. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, rise. Open up the heart, the chest. Exhale, lower, drop it down. Next time you come all the way up, dip the right shoulder, gaze to the left. Inhale, back to center. Open up the heart. Exhale, dip the left shoulder, gaze to the right. Inhale, come back to center and keep going. Dip the right shoulder, gaze to the left. Inhale, back to center. Dip the left shoulder, gaze to the right. Beautiful. Inhale, back to center. And then find center, forehead to the earth. Drop it back down. Inhale, rise, upward facing dog or cobra. Twist the gaze, shoulder, chin to the right shoulder. Bend the right knee, point the right toes up towards the sky. Exhale, release, switching out, other side. Bend the left knee, point the left toes, gaze back. Inhale, come back to center, open up the heart. Exhale, push it back through tabletop. Walk the hands back, plant the palms, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Bend your knee, press back through the opposite heel and pedal it out right to left. Like you're walking up some stairs, just bend one knee, back and forth, back and forth. Come back to center, heel toe your feet in to touch, bring your feet together. And inhale, lift your heels high. Stay in downward facing dog, feet are just together. Exhale, heels to the right. Lengthen the side body. Inhale, heels back to center, nice and high. Exhale, heels to the left. It's a gentle twist. Inhale, back to center. Keep the heels high. Try it again, up and over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, up and over to the left. Feel that side body stretch, that space in the waist. Inhale, back to center. Heels down towards the earth. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. If you feel comfortable, come down to your forearms. Make it a dolphin pose. Lift the hips, lift the tailbone nice and high. Press the chest back towards your legs, gazing back towards the toes. Push into the forearms, push into the palms, press the chest back. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And if you'd like to gently try to rock the hips side to side, nice and slow, getting that stretch all the way down the back sideline. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly bring your heels back to center, bend your knees, drop them down to your mat. Untuck your toes and just press your hips back, lengthening and stretching through the armpits. Toes are untucked, hips are pressing up and back. Press your palms and forearms into your mat and drop the energy towards the back of the mat. Breathe here, forehead to the mat for 3, 2, and 1. Slide your hands back towards your body. Come to standing on the knees. Reach the arms up high towards the sky. Exhale, hands down to your heart. And then bring the knees out hip width distance. It'll give you a little more support, a little more space. All right, from here, arms back up. Exhale, take a back bend. Open your heart. Push into the tops of the feet. Press the hips forward over the knees. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart, chin to chest. Inhale, rise, arms high. Exhale, take a back bend. Press the hips forward. Open the heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart, chin to chest. Last round, inhale, arms up. Exhale, take it back, create space. Allow yourself to receive that light from the sun and the moon. Inhale, back up. This time, palms to the earth, tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lift the hips, let the head hang heavy. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and ground your heels down towards the earth. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Gaze towards the top of your mat and slowly, gently walk. Standing forward, fold at the top of the mat. Feet are hip width distance. Bend your knees, clasp for opposite elbows, and sway side to side for ragdoll. Creating a lot of space here in the lower back, in your sacrum. We're doing a lot of sitting these days, so we want to create some space. Open up the back body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then just let something sway down your spine, off the head. Open up the crown of the head and just give it up to the earth. Create some space in your mind. Letting go of so much focus and attachment to the thoughts. We're not going to be able to understand everything through our mind. So there becomes a deeper knowing when we tune into this space within. Release your fingertips back down towards the earth. Clasp your hands behind your back. Bend your knees, gaze at your belly button, and bring your arms up and over towards the center of the circle. Take a deep breath in. Bring the weight into the balls of the feet, but relax your toes. And as you exhale, fold forward a little deeper. Yes, 2 more like that. Inhale, back off a little. Exhale, deepen into the pose. Nice, last one. Exhale, let the arms burst open. Gently release, fingertips down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Roll your inner thighs together. Press the shins away. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more. Inhale, halfway lift. Honor the in-between. Exhale, forward fold. Deep, deep bow. Last one. Inhale, lengthen crown to tailbone. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees round 1 vertebra at a time. Slowly rise up. As you arrive, palms face forward, head comes up, create space in the throat. Exhale, close your eyes, right ear to right shoulder, chin down to the chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Take it all the way back if that's okay in the neck. Go all the way around 2 more times. Breathe into the neck, into the throat. That bridge between the head and the heart. The next time your chin comes to chest, gently pause and go the opposite way. To the heart on the exhale, chin into the chest, belly button to spine. Inhale, push into the feet, root to rise, arms all the way up. Exhale, take that back bend again. Open the heart, press the hips forward, receive the light. Right into the center of the body. Inhale, arms up, strong core, flat
back. Trust yourself. Open up. Inhale, rise. Reach it up. Exhale, bow. Reach to your side. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, plant the palms. Step back, high plank. Press the heels all the way back. Strong core. Puff up the shoulder blades. Press the earth away through the palms. Inhale, shift forward, roll the elbows back. Exhale, lower halfway. Modify if you need to. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Drag your pelvis towards your wrist. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Use your core. One breath in, one breath out. Gaze to the front of your mat, step or jump, feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, so I'm just gonna show, normally when we step back, it's usually a big lunge, but we're not gonna do a big lunge. This time it's just gonna be a nice little step back, creating a little triangle about halfway with your right foot. Both feet are facing forward. Hips are squared forward. Gaze is forward. Inhale, arms up. You really got to push into the feet. Keep your gaze down if you feel wobbly. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Now the back right leg will stay straight. Bend this left knee. Hands are clasped behind the back. Arch your spine. Root the knuckles down towards the earth. Push down into the right heel. Keep this left leg bent. Shift forward. Push down into the right heel. Now straighten that left leg and bow as far as you can. One breath in, one breath out. Inhale, rise, push into your feet, squeeze the inner thighs, reach it all the way up, arms up, legs stay straight. Now you're gonna pivot to the right, feet will both face to the right. Beautiful, clasp your hands behind your back again, open up your heart. Hinge at your hips, bow and fold, bring the arms up and over. Bend the left knee, gaze to the right. Inhale back to center, bend the right knee, gaze to the left. Inhale back to center. Slowly rise up, flat back, strong core. Inhale, arms high. Okay, now trust me with this one. We're gonna pivot towards the back of the mat. Both feet are going to face the back of the mat, just like we did at the front of the mat. Hips are forward, shoulders are squared forward, reach up. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back, bend the right front knee, push back through the left heel, keep the left leg straight. Shift forward, hinge at your hips, you know what to do. Straighten the right leg and continue to bow. All the way down as far as you can go. Don't judge it, your body will tell you right when to stop. Inhale, rise, squeeze with mindfulness. Bring it all the way up, arms up. Pivot to the left. All the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the arms. Exhale, hands to heart, knees in front of you. Step the right foot to meet your left. You know what to do, step the left foot back, same exact thing, straighten both legs, arms shoot straight up towards the sky, clasp your hands behind your back, keep both legs straight the entire time this time. Inhale, open the heart, exhale, hinge at your hips. Stop wherever your body tells you to. If you can bow all the way down, chin into the chest, arms up and over. Inhale, rise, let the knuckles lead, bring it all the way up, arms up. Nice, pivot to the left. Open up, take a back bend, arms high. Exhale, hands to the hips. Hinge at the hips, bow all the way down. Let the fingertips come to the earth. Walk them out in front of you as far as you can. Press your hips back. Take a deep breath in, weight is in the heels, lift the toes energetically or up and off of your mat. Big inhale, open mouth, exhale. Inhale, walk the hands underneath the shoulders, take a little halfway lift. Arms out like wings, use your core. Inhale, rise, arms up.
Full moon flow, we're going all the way around. Inhale, reach. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, open up the heart, lengthen. Exhale, hinge at your hips, energy through the crown. Belly button up and in, arms up and over, find your edge. Inhale, rise, nice and slow, arms all the way up. Pivot to the right, bring it all the way to the front of your mat. You can do it. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the hips, gaze down. Step the right foot forward to meet the left foot forward to meet your right. Inhale, both arms up. Squeeze your legs together like they're one leg. Exhale, swan dive all the way to the earth. Deep bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Step and jump back, high to low plank, chaturanga, flow. You know what to do. Beautiful. If you're gonna jump back, you wanna jump into a low plank, elbows bent, okay? One breath in, one breath out. Inhale, your right leg high, bend the knee, stack the hip, open up. Right knee is high, heel in towards the glute. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, low lunge. Back knee is down, arms up. Open up the hips. Nice. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Arms all the way up, right knee is over the right ankle. Exhale, hands to the lower back. If fingertips can face up, try that first. If it's too much, fingertips face down, squeeze the elbows together. Gently press the hips forward, lift the heart up towards the sky. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Squeeze those inner thighs. If you can, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, palms around the right foot. Half split, press the hips back. Keep the right leg as straight as you can. Bend the knee if you need to. Flex the right toes back towards the face. Lengthen your spine, gaze over the front of the mat. Exhale, bow and fold. All right, slowly come back to that low lunge. Bring both arms inside of the right foot. Heel toe that right foot to the right top corner of your mat and lift the back knee. Draw some circles, move it around. Our first standing pose is going to be warrior two. So I want to open up the hips right now. This is a runner's lunge. Move it around, open up your hips. If it's in your practice, you can straighten the legs and bring the hips up and back. Find some space here. If that means bringing the back knee down and taking a little twist towards the right, let's all meet here. This feels really nice. Back knee comes down, untuck the back toes. Go onto the knife edge of the right foot. Gently bring the palm to the inside of the thigh. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now there's all different kinds of layers in this practice. So if you want to stay right here, stay right here. You want to reach back, reach back. Going to bend the back knee, bend the back knee. We can use the heat to our advantage. Go deeper into the space of the body today. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Wherever you choose to be, just be there fully. Exhale, gently release. Plant your palms. Step the right foot back. Chaturanga, flow. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Oh, I like it. Okay, bring it back up. You guys know what you're doing. Left leg high, bend the knee, stack the hip. We gotta keep it even. Yeah, lift the knee higher. Bring the heel in towards your glute. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through, low lunge. Back knee down, arms up. Now you gotta give yourself some grace, some space. It's not always gonna come out right, and it's okay. We can be so hard on ourselves. When I first started teaching this class, anytime I would mess up, I would just start to really critique myself after, and there's no reason. Bring your hands behind your back. We're just all out here having fun, doing the best you can. And that should be enough. Squeeze those inner thighs and lift your heart. Be a little gentler with yourself this week. Let the full moon crack you open a little bit. Squeeze those inner thighs. Find some more space, or maybe there wasn't any before. Inhale, arms up. Squeeze, lift, and lengthen. Exhale, half splits, hands to the earth. Push your hips back. Left leg is as straight as it can be. Flex the toes back towards your face. You can really tell your kind of emotional growth by your internal talk, your self-talk. Sometimes it's going on so quickly we don't even notice. So just bring your awareness there with some gentle compassion, some forgiveness. Bow your head, fold a little bit deeper. And then inhale, slowly rise, gaze towards the top of the mat. Come into the runner's lunge. Bend the left knee, both hands on the inside of the left foot. Heel toe it out to that top left corner. Lift your back knee and just freestyle for a sec. Move it around. What feels good? You want to give your own intuition some space to come through. If everything is always, back to back to back, there's no time for things to drop in. When you're ready, drop the back knee down, untuck the back toes, twist to the left, fingertips to the inside of that left thigh. Take a couple deep breaths. Reach back with the left arm. Bend the right knee if that's in your practice. Grab a hold of the foot and twist. Squeeze the heel in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gently release when you're ready. Plant your palms. Lift the back knee. Shoot your left leg back to meet your right. And flow through your chaturanga. Or you can always just press it back, downward facing dog. Don't feel like you have to do it all. Big breath in. Big breath out. Child's pose. Grab some water. Towel off if you need to. Take a little breather. Sweat feels good though, huh? I missed it. Matt always laughs. I always want it to be hot, but not too hot. And then not too cold. So, that's why we're in San Diego, right? All right, come back to child's pose. Reground after you get some water. And just notice, just observe. How does your body feel from our first child's pose to this one? We still got a little bit of our flow to go, some balancing, and then we're going to bring it back down to the earth. But feel that heat in your body, in your lungs, your skin, your breath, your muscles. Just breathe some space into those tight parts. What's your go-to tight spot? Take a deep breath in and give that an open mouth exhale. The full moon is a time for stillness, for grounding, for allowing and creating space for that connection and that wisdom and that insight to come through. To remember everything we already intuitively know on some level. But like I was saying in the beginning of class, not on a mental level. When we go into that space, we can tap into something much deeper, much more sacred. So let's flow from that place now that the body is warm and open and the intention and the energy is building. So take a deep breath in and open mouth exhale. Now this is the water, the fire, the earth, the air, the ether. We're bringing it all together to move through everything that we are made up of. Nature and one another and energy. So slowly rise up into downward facing dog and take your time. Really feel what it feels like to lift the hips, straighten the legs, bow the head. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale the right leg high, keep the legs straight, hips square. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. High lunge, spin your back foot flat, warrior two, rise up. Just to make sure we're in that nice aligned warrior two, hands to your hips, straighten your front leg. If you have a little dip in that front hip, square the hips, come back into your warrior two. Right knee presses out towards the pinky toe, press back through the knife edge. We're gonna be in this pose a while, so I want to really get the alignment deep in there. You're like, a while? What's a while? I'm just kidding. Inhale, we're gonna scoop up the light. This is one of my favorite flows. You pull it into your heart, and then exhale, release and create space, let go. Inhale, rise, straighten the front leg. It's one motion. Bring it through the heart, start to bend the knee, and then you push it out as you deepen in. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, draw it into the heart, and then let it go, non-attachment. Inhale, breathe, and I just want you to flow. Exhale, move with your breath, with your intention. Feel the space in your body, in your mind, and in your heart. We're here for 5. A moving meditation. Last 3. Last one, we'll meet in warrior two, pushing it out. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your leg, right leg, reach it up and all the way back. Exhale, bend the right knee, windmill the palms. Step it back, chaturanga. Find your strength, your alignment, your devotion, your discipline to your practice. Squeeze your elbows in. Open your heart and then use your core, your center. Pike it up and back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Get out of your mind, into your body. Inhale, left leg high. Toe deeper. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. High lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Rise up. Warrior two. Embody that warrior, that strength. Okay, we've all got it. Relax the shoulders, the face, and the jaw. Let go of the thoughts. Inhale, bring it up. Then exhale, slow, drop it in, push it out. Inhale. Go, you know what to do. Yeah, you don't need me. You've got everything you need. Close your eyes for a round. Really feel it. There's no rush. Be here now. Last 3. Drawing that portal of light from the sun to the full moon, straight down through the crown, into the heart. Let it go. Last one. We'll meet in that warrior two. Push it out. Let it go. Inhale, straighten the right leg or left leg. Reverse triangle. Bring it all the way up and back. Bend the left knee. Windmill the palms. Step it back. Chaturanga. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Open mouth, exhale. Gaze to the front of your mat, step or jump, feet to touch, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Steel toe your feet into touch if they're not already there. Bend your knees, sit low, chair pose, reach the arms up. We're only here for a moment to prepare for eagle. So the legs are like one leg, right arm underneath your left. If that's too much, grab for opposite elbows, opposite shoulders, okay? Now, right leg comes up and over the left. Start at the inner thighs. Keep your gaze locked into one thing. Belly in, inner thighs, knee, ankle will eventually follow. Notice if you're squeezing the elbows in. See if you can lift the elbows in line with the shoulders. Sit the shoulders down your back. Sit a little deeper into the legs. Squeeze them together. Press the palms into one another. Breathe into the back of the heart. Last 3. We're going to open it up and fly into warrior 3. So lift the right leg, shoot it back, unravel your arms, fly. That compression straight into all of this space. Deep breath in, energy in all directions. Heel, crown, fingertips. Last 3, 2. Come to standing, feet together, arms up, take a back bend, open your heart, press the hips forward, breathe into the ankle. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive, flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sit low, chair pose. Arms up, opposite side. Left arm underneath. Take your time. When the arms feel settled and the eyes are locked in, left leg up and over. Root down through your right big toe. Sink into the legs. Squeeze the inner thighs, lift the elbows. Come back to the breath. Relax the face, relax the jaw. Let's take flight in 3, 2. Slow you can go. There's no rush. There's that temptation to want to move fast. What if you're just moving through time and space? No beginning, no end. Come to standing, feet together, arms up, take your back bend, open your heart, squeeze the legs together. Inhale, rise. Hands to heart on the exhale, bow the head, close the eyes. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just observe for a moment. Begin to root down through the left foot, through the left big toe. Open the eyes, gazing down right in front of you. Reach down, bring your right foot to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh for a tree pose. The left leg is like the trunk, nice and sturdy. The foot and the leg press into one another. Right knee out to the right. I'm going to look opposite of you because we're in a circle. Hands at heart. From the earth, through your leg, draw the energy up through your branches, your arms. Begin to open them wide. Creating this little portal over your head to receive that light, that wisdom. Lift the heart, stand up a little taller. Slowly bring your hands together up and overhead, back to the heart space. Right foot will meet your left. Go straight to the other side. Push down through the right big toe, left knee out. Leg and foot are nice and strong. Tuck the pelvis, lift the heart, hands together, center of your chest. The right side was for the sun, we open up. The left side, the feminine energy, is for the moon. If you want tonight, you can create a little altar outside with anything that's special to you. I even like to put water outside on an altar. Create some moon water, let it get charged, let it charge my crystals, anything that's important to you. Creating a little altar, some space in your physical life. Slowly bring your hands back to your heart, to honor your internal world. Altar is a really powerful little vortex you can create in your home. Left foot down to meet your right. Just shake it out. Roll over your ankles, roll over your toes. Just let it feel good. Feet get about hip width distance. And then you just let the arms windmill around, give you a little slap. Slap some sense into yourself. Let the sways get a little smaller, And you just come back to center. Reach the arms up. Just bend your right hand in between your shoulder blades. Use your left elbow or your left hand to grab the right elbow and pull it in towards your center and bow your head down. Now you're pulling your elbow up and over to the left, so just start to stretch towards the left. Stretch that right side body. Inhale, come back to center. Keep the head bowed, switch it out. Left palm in between the shoulder blade, right hand brings the left elbow into the center. Try to reach down towards the lower back. And then just keep pulling that elbow up and over. Stay strong in your core. Inhale back to center. Left hand grabs the right elbow. And then lift and lean back. See how far back you can bring the elbows. Find that edge and breathe into it. And begin to hinge forward and gently release. Woo. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet into hip width distance if they're further or closer. Walk your hands out just a little, lift the heels, and bend your knees and drop your hips down. Bring the knees out wide, very similar to what we did in the beginning of class, that active child's pose. Hips are down towards the heels, knees are out wide. You can always keep your hands on the earth for balance to modify. If you want to add another layer, walk the fingertips back, bring the hands to heart. And if you have any knee injuries or the knees are feeling a little sensitive, then you want to bring your hands down as we drop the knees down. But I trust you to know what you need. So the hips are dropped down onto the heels just to work the legs for a moment to really feel their strength, their power. Just see how high you can lift your hips. Press the palms into one another. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Knees come parallel. If you can, slowly drop them down with control. If not, use your hands for a little support. Nice and slow. Ooh. Stay on the heels with your hips. Little rock side to side. Press the palms into one another. Breathe here. Just 3. I know it's a lot. Last 2. And 1. Hands to the earth. Untuck your toes. Tap the feet. Knees together. Knees together. Have a seat. Toes are untucked. Slide the fingertips back. Stretch the front of the ankles. We just worked them a lot. So even if you can't lift your knees off your mat, just by leaning back, you're going to start to put some weight in the back of the feet. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart, lift the gaze, lift the knees a little bit more. Breathe down into the ankles. Whew. And then nice and slow, just come back, drop the knees down. Nice. Walk it forward, tap it out. So it looked like, as I'm looking around, everybody looks like they have some pretty open knees. Usually I don't do this in this class because I try to keep it more universal. But if you want to bring the feet wide, knees together, feet wide, you have a seat in between your heels. It's not for everybody. I trust you know your ankles, your knees. A modification is to bring your knees a little farther apart, or the full pose is knees together. If this is too much, don't do it. Just back off, modify. If you think you can take a little more, as I saw some of you before, you can start to lie down. Maybe to an elbow, and don't overdo it. You know the difference between pain and sensation. You want to really trust yourself. Not practice with your ego, but just practice with a lot of compassion for the body. Stay there, take a couple breaths. Take your time when you slowly begin to rise. Whoa, look at everybody. Nice. So when you come up, knees go wide, hands come in between the inner thighs, and all the pressure goes onto your hands. Yeah, walk it out. Drop the hips down. Ooh. You can kind of little sway side to side. Lift the knees, draw some circles with your ankles, open and close the toes. Take a nice upward facing dog. As you exhale, just press the hips back, swing your legs around, have a seat on your mat. Extend your legs all the way out. Do a seated forward fold. Roll the inner thighs together. Wipe some of that sweat. We did it. Ooh, so good. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. And I love a forward fold is always like a bow into the self. Like I was saying before, we can be really hard on ourselves. So just this honoring of the self, I find to be such a beautiful practice. See if you can really bow into your own heart, chin into the chest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. On the inhale, slowly rise, press the big toes into one another, press into the sit bones, and then exhale, slowly bring the hands down, bend the knees, scoot forward, arms out, use your core, lower halfway. Really fire up the core. Squeeze the knees together like there's a block in between your legs, and extend them out. Shoulders down your back, lift the gaze. Squeeze everything into your center, so you're probably already shaking. That's good. Palms are up. Press the feet in towards one another. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower slow. Just two more. Inhale. Exhale. Slow as you can. Inhale. Exhale, slow. All the way down to the earth. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Nice. Bring the knees into your chest, give them a good squeeze. Let's take a figure four, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Figure four. Yep. Right leg crosses over the left, right ankle over the left thigh. Now flex your right foot. Yeah, to protect your knee, then thread the needle. Grab the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Use your right elbow to press your right knee away from your body. Yeah, let your hands pull the knee in. And as you exhale, right elbow pushes that right knee out. Okay, now keep your legs in the figure 4. Release your hands, let your left foot come down to the earth. Okay, from here, arms go out like wings. Keep your legs in the figure 4 and just drop your legs over to the left, letting your right foot come to the grass. Yep, your legs are in a figure 4 and you've dropped them over to the left. Now press your right knee towards me. Away from you. Use the outside of your ankle to press into the top of your thigh and press your knee away from you. Feel that in the outer hip. If you don't feel it, scoot your legs a little closer up towards your face and your shoulder. Nice. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Now just let your right leg cross over your left. Stay in the twist. Just let the right leg cross. Yeah. Now gaze to the left. So we went from like a figure 4 to a supine with your right leg crossed over your left. You're like, you had me and then you lost me, right? As long as you're getting a good twist, breathe into it. Open mouth, exhale. Nice and slow, make your way back towards center. Do anything you want with your legs. Squeeze them into your chest, shake them out, stretch them up towards the sky, press them back behind you, windshield wiper your knees side to side. Do your thing for about 30 seconds and then we'll do the other side. Yeah, let it just feel good. Ready, knees into the chest, give it a good squeeze. Figure 4 on the left, cross the left ankle over the top of the right thigh. Flex your feet, thread the needle. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Relax your face, your jaw, your head, your neck, and your shoulders. Use your left elbow now to press the left knee away from the body. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you pull the left knee in for the right knee. Breath here. On the bottom of the exhale, keep the figure 4, release the hands. Drop your right foot down to the earth. Bring your feet, your hips, your legs up and over to the right. Left foot will come to the grass. Press the outside of the left ankle on the top of the knee. So your left knee is pushing away from your body. Bring your attention to your left knee. Push it away from your body. Away from your body. Away from your body. Then when you're ready, just cross your left leg over your right, like you did in eagle pose. Just cross them over. Stay in the twist and gaze in the opposite direction of your legs. Arms are out like wings. Breathe into the lower back. Breathe into the jaw, the neck, and the shoulders. slowly make your way onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a good squeeze. Any little circles or shakes or quick little movements you'd like to do with them. Get a little blood flow in there, drawing circles. Then a happy baby. Flex the feet, bend the knees. Grab the inside or outside arches. Relax your head, your neck, and your shoulders. Gently rock side to side. See if you can straighten the legs, either out into a V or up towards the sky. Bend one knee, straighten one leg, opposite side. And then bring the knees into your chest. Let's take our final squeeze before Shavasana. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Squeeze into a tiny, tiny little ball. Your face, your jaw, your shoulders. You're squeezing the knees in. Take a big breath in. Hold it at the top. Take another sip of air. Fill all the way up and then hold this space for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open mouth, exhale, release your body, release your breath into Shavasana. Take up some space, arms wide, either out by your sides or up and over your head. Bring your legs a little wider than you normally do, and just honor you being here now. Give yourself permission to take up some space in your life. In your own heart. Breath in, and an open mouth, exhale. Again, another big belly breath. Fill up your body, breathe into all that space you've created. Then open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Feel the earth beneath you, sky above you, heart within you. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Reach your arms up and overhead. Take a full body stretch. Bend your knees, bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Roll to your right side. Corpse pose into fetal pose, bringing the knees deep into your chest, curling into that tiny little ball. Left palm is on the earth, and honoring the time for rest, for stillness, for honoring all of that magical space within. With a silent thank you, we gently press ourselves up to a seated position, hands at heart center. So much gratitude for another Sunday here together. Pressing the thumbs deep into the heart space. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Raise your thumbs to third eye. The light within me sees and honors the light within you. From my heart to yours, namaste.